State Buckeyes in one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the Scarlet and Gray already rocking this house. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made.
You know you're gonna lose, right, bitch?
As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I'm about to start my damn
college football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Gets set, first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wait.
Got stuffed
Yeah,
on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Nothing but green ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8.
You playing the game? Babe, you playing the game?
They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. They'll try the run. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. They'll give it to the back. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game.
Okay, they know they're going there.
Keep him off balance.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're trying to get nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the
This is
defense
lagging.
getting nasty.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Howard. They're bringing heat.
Throw the ball.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
That play
get out
just
the way.
never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I can't
He's
even do
trying to do
it
it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll run it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Snap in the shotgun. It's in.
Big nigga dropped it. Jeremiah
Down
Smith.
stop and the turnover on downs.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job
Bruh,
calling the play.
come
You got your
on,
guy
bro.
open.
This
Everything
nigga,
was
bro.
executed
He's
perfectly.
one of the top players in college football, and this nigga dropped
It's
the
him
ball.
in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to
Trying
swallow.
to run a ball that goes to the damn end zone. He got a little fast quarterback like
This
this.
defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
There you go. You got it on play.
He's not afraid to throw it from way back here.
Yeah.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting
Man, you should
this
be able to
guy.
see the letter. He
It's
just
going to
takes
be
the drop.
difficult to put up points.
The running back has it. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe
Damn, I know
just
that
a
hurt.
couple of inches short.
Yeah, I know that hurt. They got hit by 4 niggas.
They're in their own territory, but they are
They're not going.
undeterred.
Can't see the
4th
players
and
hard,
inches,
they're
and
not
they'll go for it. They'll try to pick up the first.
Yes, sir.
Tackled
No,
after
I'm
picking up the first down.
Well, if you needed any evidence that this coaching staff trusts their
No.
big offensive line, you saw it right there. 4th down, they go for it deep in their own end, and it pays off.
Come on. Don't you think they thought it was 3rd down?
Somebody on the sidelines got some explaining to do, but he's breathing a lot easier now that they were able to pick it up.
And he's able to shed one
Right.
tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Dropping back, it's Collins. Looking for his man.
Yeah, I read that
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback.
Yeah, but
you
I'm
have a
not
zone
playing
to
with
drop
it.
to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Delivers the contact. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Hold up,
and the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Second down now after the sack. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland lets it fly deep downfield. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up.
No way.
Solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Big run off this
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Handoff from the gun. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. At the 35, he's got room. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got loose, it was
yes,
all
sir, nigga.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier opportunity in the second line of defense. And at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
I mean, it looked like you know who you throwing it to. Shit, you threw the ball to a wide open nigga, but you threw it in the set.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay.
I know I play LSU for you. You don't even know how to use them.
14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Man, that shit don't matter. If you can play, you can play.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Trying play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by the
started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
Ah, shit, I kicked that short.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more.
Nigga, you need to do this shit in the main menu. Nigga, you need to go to all the teams you play with and put the players in like that. So when you get in the game, you ain't gotta pause it. Yeah, nobody trying to get in the game, you keep pausing and shit every time.
Into a big return, they'll mark him down at the 29. The offense set for a first down play.
Nigga, the game ain't even started yet, of course.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically, the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Paulo. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national...
And that ball is live in the backfield. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are
I'm gonna run that ball again, nigga.
You get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm gonna get a turnover.
You're gonna run that ball
The
again.
offense fails.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Trying to get to it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're
haven't even got the ball yet.
They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches
At the beginning of the game
nice
with
job by the quarterback, seeing the situation
Ohio
and where to
State
go
shit
with
the
the
same way.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Wide out in motion. He leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
All right, you see this one, right? Okay. You see this one? Which one? Can you tell the difference?
Quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45.
Can you tell the difference now?
Yeah.
The give to the back. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1.
I can't tell the difference between them either. They look exactly alike.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
Nigga, you doing all that
So
moving?
the decision has been made, and the coach will take
I wasn't
the
talking to you.
penalty. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
I can't wait till I get
Gotta give the
motherfucking ball. I
receiver
think y'all have to
credit.
hold down
Obviously,
and get us
knowing where that is,
football.
but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick.
You gonna fuck
He didn't
up.
really understand where
You
the
gonna fuck
sticks
up.
were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
They get him down after he makes the catch.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake
Right.
there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket.
I knew you would
Grab
do
near
that.
the marker.
I should have
It's
stayed.
Green. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
As a defensive guy, it's so hard to cover these running backs out of the backfield because it starts to go to the flat.
Oh, my God,
nigga. And then boom, he gets that angle route, cuts right inside, gets inside of me, and now I'm just chasing him, trying to get him on the ground. Nice route by the offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's Collins. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Thank you.
The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback.
Thank you.
Pass on the way out, it's picked off.
I knew he was going to fuck up.
Got some room to run.
To the crib. Get your fat ass on. Come on, seatbelt, bitch. Nah, ain't no seatbelt, nigga.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to the draw. And stampeding through the defense.
Get off me!
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt.
A game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
What you doing?
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drive.
He'll take the deep shot. Snags it down the right
What the fuck left this nigga open?
And they'll do
everybody on the team,
they'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
And
yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays.
Like 3 niggas that
guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have enough.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To throw, it's Collins. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, and down the distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
On the ground, it's Durham. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15.
You're not getting no yards off running.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Great.
The give to the tailback.
Oh my God.
Slam to the ground, but
oh my God, I already knew dude. I can't do the whole thing. I could have just regular tackle.
It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They want to throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. LSU right back to the line. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm watching.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
I'm watching.
And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score Alabama 7, LSU 0.
And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance.
They thought he was about to
The
fake it like I
offense
was
will have
dumbass
to use
something.
its first time out of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
This seems to be a chip shot field goal attempt and a routine 3 points, but they will go for it on 4th down. He wants it all. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He'll try to take it back.
Thank you.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A lot of thrillers in the history of this series, but last year wasn't one as the Tide rolled easily.
It was a beatdown, and it was replayed over and over on the TVs all throughout the facility. LSU, Jesse, had a year to think on that.
It sure did, and that Crimson Tide blowout.
And
Nigga,
they
he
got
didn't
him
throw
for
the
the
fucking
sack.
ball. Why'd you put faking
On
it?
that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
It definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
Shit.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and
Kick the
distances
shit,
in this
I'm
game,
gonna
like
look at
that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
You want to talk about aggressive
I ain't
or
gonna do
wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30.
Watch this.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Not getting no
And a lot of
yards.
times You want those big plays.
You're not getting no
those
yards.
splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well.
Nigga
but
ran the ball 7 times and got
continue to
fucking
run.
25
You
yards.
at least create
Come
some
on, dog.
balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Oh, screen
Now
play.
he's going to break the pocket.
Screen play.
That pass
I'm on
is
that shit,
incomplete.
nigga.
They might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Come on, nigga. I'm on all that shit.
Scanning the field, it's Collins. Fires to the end zone.
Why would you not
And
go
he's got
back?
it. Touchdown LSU.
That was my fault. I brought the safety up. Let that nigga go. That nigga going for 2.
And the jumbo formation is on the field as they line up for the 2 points. Trying to power it in. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
What you doing?
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought down.
Nah, nigga. Can't break that nigga leg.
The Tide offense offense rolls onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He fires to the left side.
Nigga, he dropped
And it
it.
goes through his
Hey,
hands
what
early.
are you
Had an
doing?
explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Nigga, no, he did not. Nigga, look.
It's pretty
nigga, look,
clear
that nigga
he
just
didn't
watch that
care
shit.
about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this
I'm so glad they don't fumble on
set
this
of
game.
downs.
Barely. Anyway.
To the air, it's Milroe. Got his man quickly.
Fuck off me.
Crosses
Oh
the
my God.
20.
Nigga, get off
That
me,
is
nigga.
exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established.
Better
They
do something to
obviously
stop
don't
it.
break off a long run
Better
there,
do
but they're
something to
just
stop
trying to find
it.
their footing at this point.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Had it
Come
in
on,
his
you
hands
dropped
for
it,
the
bro.
score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
What a play by the
Nigga
defender
Ryan
there,
Warren come
guys.
like
In his
shit,
own
bro.
end zone. The
Yeah, cannot
offense
get
has
over.
taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Haynes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown!
Hey, nigga. You run my fucking around with.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they
Straight
push
belt,
the
nigga.
lead out a little
Belt,
further.
nigga.
An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. Off he goes. He's at the 40.
That was stupid.
He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this and running back?
That was stupid. I should have just regular tackle. I don't know why I keep
Design
trying to
ways
do
to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.
You don't like about Tiny give me a game. Come on.
Here comes that Alabama offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous.
I don't know. I
if they
keep
touch
trying to get
football.
the ball to
Let's see
Ryan
what they do
Williams
on this
because
drive,
the nigga
man.
ain't getting no
And so,
touchdown.
Palmer, I got to take away
terrific.
something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass.
Oh, yeah.
I can't give them everything.
Can anyone catch him? At the 20.
Oh, yeah.
And you race it to the
Oh, yeah. Oh,
touchdown,
nigga.
Crimson Tide.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
We're gonna see.
And
you see how long it takes me to score? See how long it takes you to score?
Start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on
Do it
offense.
then. Don't tell me. Don't talk me to death. Don't talk me to death. Just like my coach said, don't talk me to death. Show me.
On first down off the play fake.
Don't show. Don't talk me to death. Show
and
me.
He throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First down for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Haynes.
Oh, yeah.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They'll run play action.
Having a field day on your ass. Having a field day on your ass.
He's got
field
an
day on
open
your
man.
ass.
Touchdown tie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good for a 28-14
Big dog,
lead.
boy. Come on.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
What? So what that supposed to mean?
Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So Palmer,
I'm going to rewatch it anyway.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Snags it on the right.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere.
Thank you.
Man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he showed off the wheel.
Man, these niggas, bro. Y'all niggas can't take an ass with it. Well, that was a quick little dope. Out of here.